New Honda rider Luca Marini made an encouraging start to his factory career as the fastest RC213V driver, finishing 10th, 0.7 seconds behind the leader. The Italian seemed to be using only his 2024 prototype. Marini contacted us and we are happy that he showed a lot of interest in coming to race for us, Puig said. We are happy that he is here and I'm sure he can bring us very good information because he's been racing for another manufacturer, Ducati. Of course, this bike is different for him, but he already gave good information and he is very precise in his comments. We are pleased with how he has managed the day. Teammate Joan Mir, who missed the Valencia weekend due to neck pain from Friday's crash and returned to the Repsol Honda pits, finished 13th plus 0.798 seconds. Mir's quite pleased with the things we've gained. Still some things are not as they should be, but as you can see, he's made a step and the feeling of the new bike is different in a good way. Like Yamaha, Honda had the greatest access to the during testing. It was clear that Honda is hard at work developing their latest machines. When Joan Mir spoke to us on Tuesday night, he was very excited. Honestly, I'm very happy. It's the first time I'm able to feel a difference since I arrived. That something really works better. The result and the lap times are there, the Repsol Honda rider told us. One of the big changes is that the bike is much lighter, Mir said. The bike is also lighter. That helps a little bit also on the turning side, to stop, everything where a lighter bike can help, the Repsol Honda rider told us. How much lighter is the 2024 prototype than the 2023 bike? According to El Periódico's Catalan journalist Emilio Pérez de Rosas, Honda has reduced the bike's weight by 8 kg. Pérez de Rosas generally has impeccable sources at Honda, and much of the Repsol Honda team is Catalan based near Barcelona, so even if it was an incredible weight loss, this number seems reliable. Honda officials at Pérez de Rosas have expressed both admiration for the work HRC has done on the new bike, and regret that the changes were made too late. Honda officials say, Marc Marquez could have been persuaded to stay if it had been done, before the Misano test. Although the work was completed within a few months, Pérez de Rosas' sources were frustrated that HRC had ignored Marquez's requests for 2 years to make the bike lower and lighter. To get them to work, Marquez actually had to leave the factory, which Alberto Puig had warned him about, Pérez de Rosas writes. If Honda can make this much progress in such a short period of time, it bodes well for Honda's potential to improve in 2024. They can't rely on Marquez's genius to save them anymore, so they have to actually build a bike that can win without it. Signs expect them to be successful. Mir tested different settings later in the day, especially at the front, which explains why he spent so much time indoors. Joan Mir said, "That's right, but even though we spent a lot of time indoors, I was quite fast during my last run on used tires, with lap times of 1:30 low. These are the lap times you need in the race to be able to compete at the front. Now that we clearly have more grip, it is important to ensure that the electronics no longer have to intervene as much in the power delivery and that I can dose and control a little more with my right wrist."